Did you hear about that Castro dude and the sick man in Cleveland, Ohio? I think it was back in May that they found 3 young ladies that were he had them in his house for over 10 years. I was eating and I had to stop. But you know, was one of the worst things I've ever heard. These old rusty chains, no clothes, no shower, she said, for a year. She was in a house that had no light. The windows were all dark, covered, or black or covered, so that there's no light coming in and she couldn't see out. Plus she was in the basement for a long period of time. No heat. Cleveland, it gets pretty cold in the winter. Even, before the winter, for a few months of the year. And just despicable. I mean, I don't know how any human being can treat any living thing like this. Chains around her neck till she passed out. Chains around her wrists and her ankles. Not feeding her and abusing her every which way you could really imagine. I mean, sexually, emotionally, just tearing her down and taking away all her self-worth. I don't know how she lived, and actually, at first she said she prayed a lot, and then she actually used quite an interesting technique, telling them, well, yeah, you don't have to do that, that doesn't really work, and that's a pretty good technique to use against somebody who's doing harm to you, it kind of takes away their power, and it kind of suggests, you don't have to continue doing that, because you don't get the, whatever the result, or it doesn't, it doesn't have to be that way, or whatever. But, I don't know how she, they're asking her about, was it days, weeks, months? She said she didn't have a shower for a year, and then I wonder, well, how do you know any idea of time when you're in a house that's completely dark? You don't see daylight, or you're in the basement. And then she finally got a TV, and then there was another victim that came in, and I think there's going to be more information came out that she wasn't the first victim. And because she saw a sign that said RIP, but the name underneath it was blackened out, scratched out. But anyways, I'll give you more information about this sick Castro man from Cleveland. All right, well, have a great